They told us to focus on one thing. But what if that one thing costs your purpose? In Africa's growing digital economy, too many traders, entrepreneurs, dreamers are losing themselves trying to crack the code of success. Some abandoned their businesses, others gave up their visions, all in the name of chasing forex, funding, or validation. But here is the truth. Forex is in the vision. Money is in the mission. Strategy is. Discipline is. Purpose is. Welcome to Beyond the Chat Studio, and this is Unlocking the Code, where the broadest minds across Africa review what it really takes to grow, trade smart, and build brands that last. And now with Biz Vibes Africa show, we'll be taking it a step further from the charts to the streets, into businesses, into startups, into stories that matter. This isn't just about profits. This is about turning skills into capital, vision into movement, and stories into legacy. So listen very close. Your breakthrough might be in the next sentence. Let's unlock the code.
Hello everyone, I'm Justina Raphael and this is Biz Vibes Africa show. Here we unlock codes, we find treasures, businesses out there, small shops with great ideas, tech holding companies. We are out here for you. We've got you covered. And I'm here with my very own host, Uche.
Thank you, Justina. Welcome to Biz Vibes Africa, where we are unlocking the code. Currently in Port Harcourt, and as you all know, this is a big show for Africans, tech brands, and small businesses here in Port Harcourt. And we are not just here, right? We are moving around Africa, going to Abuja, Lagos State. But for now, let's see how the tech companies and hubs are run in this Port Harcourt. So, we'll be discussing about something very important here. We'll be talking about capital, how African businesses and tech hubs are, and kind of startup businesses, right?
Yeah.
Getting access to funding.
Yeah.
Right, so I will be having a host. What should we be hosting next?
I guess
Should we be going round? Should we be going round, or should we just send DMs? Let us know how we're gonna do this on the comment section. But for now, Justina, I want to ask you some questions, right? Have you ever run a business before? Have you started a business?
Yes, I have actually. I have.
So what do you think about it, or do you like how do you think about funding businesses or getting access to funding in your business?
Yeah.
Having capital.
Yeah. So one thing about businesses here, especially running a small scale business, back in school when I was in my year 2, I started up this business, and it was a bit challenging financially because you get to a point where you make products you sell, and because you're a student that needs the money, you get to eat up your capital and you have to start saving the capital all over again. So I think majorly for small scale businesses, funding is very important, and as an entrepreneur, there's always a sole proprietorship, right? You are the manager, you are the producer, you are everything for the business because it's a startup business, right?
Yeah.
So you need that discipline to say, you know what, my capital, no go area. But then how do you or how are you able to really discipline yourself for someone who needs the money? So I think businesses out there are really trying, especially you see businesses that have lasted for like 5 years. They are doing amazing. It's not easy, I must say, being an entrepreneur in this economy in Nigeria. So yeah, shout out to all the businesses out there. Shout out to the businesses who are still growing and flourishing. And I know financial capabilities may be difficult for those businesses, especially those who didn't get to prepare and save as much before they went in. But I mean, seeing them push through is just amazing.
Yeah,
It's
really say well. Now, talking about tech businesses, right? You know, it's not about running the tech business, right?
yeah.
It's about having the knowledge, right?
Mm.
Now, when you have the knowledge and you also have the capital to like fund your knowledge, that is massive.
Yeah.
Because a lot of individuals out there don't even have access to funding.
Yeah.
They just got the knowledge, and some of them don't even have great knowledge for that. They just maybe
Yeah.
employ some people to work for them, and it's working. So we're talking about that is for the investors, right? So most especially the forex traders out there, some of them do not even have the capital to trade on the forex.
Yeah.
They rather just fund $50, $100, and boom, they bought the account. But most especially there are some traders that also get access to that $100, and they do mostly great with that. So we'll be onboarding some mentors to talk about this, right?
Yeah.
So knowledge is not just one mouth. We're going to be onboarding a lot of people, the trading mentors, the tech hubs, going around Port Harcourt and doing more great things.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that, I must say, because hearing from mentors, hearing from people who are thriving, I mean, that's amazing. I can't wait to see the knowledge that we are going to be impacting in the life of small scale businesses, hearing from these mentors. Really amazing.
And most especially, I've gone around some events and I've heard from most startups.
Yeah.
They really have great knowledge. They really know what they are doing.
Yeah.
So there are some more startups out there. Unlike I spoke with the Dow Network, right? I spoke with the Dow Network, and I haven't had featured to this show, maybe on Wednesday. So she will be here and to tell you most especially what the Dow Network is all about, right? Now, talking about the tech hubs or the tech companies here in Port Harcourt, I'm going to be listing some tech hubs in this Port Harcourt that most of you don't even know.
Yeah.
And I would love you to tell me if we should uncover this on the comment section. So I'll be naming them. So one of these tech hubs we have the Silicon Delta Hub, right? Although we are recording our podcast here in Silicon Tech Hub. So they have amazing equipment. They have great learning space, and it's really amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And we have the Havoc Tech Hub. We have the Havoc Tech Hub, and what do they do? So Havoc Tech Hub, literally, they organize prominent tech events like Tech Hub Port Harcourt, and ladies can teach fostering collaborations and innovations. So they are all about events, and you can also learn from them. You can also go to their hub, learn how to learn product designing, can learn web designing, can also learn most of these things. So they are good at that. And they are also innovators in the industry, right? The industry which is Niger Cool Kids. Have you heard about them?
Not at all.
You've not heard about them?
Not at all.
Okay, if you've not heard about Niger Cool Kids, tell me in the comment section, and we'll be recording with him maybe when he gets our invitation.
Yeah.
So talking about fleet days, they have fleet days. a sort of fostering logistics and delivery solutions through technology. So this is basically a startup. And we also have one of the best, which is the King. It's called King Folks Business Network, right? So this is a startup whereby you can connect with the most businesses in Port Harcourt. So that is what they basically do. So I want to ask you, Christina, how do you feel running this movement with the...
Okay, first of all, I want to start by appreciating Beyond the Chat for bringing me on board, because it's really, really an amazing experience in the sense that it's something that I haven't really been featured in, especially something that pertains to business, because as an artist, the business world is a whole new ground altogether. So I feel really honored, and I'm looking forward to hearing from our hosts, looking forward to hearing from our mentors, because there's really a lot to learn, right? And Biz Vibes African show, I must say, for those of you watching out there, is not just for businesses. As someone who is starting a brand, right, as an artist, or someone who is trying to push something, you should also be a part of this. You should also be a part of the show, because you're not just learning how to manage your business, you're learning how to manage your brand. So you're hearing from people who have been experienced from the number of years they have been in this field, and you're taking a whole lot from them, right? Anybody, in fact, everyone is a business person.
Yeah.
Everyone. You must not have a product you're selling. So long as you have a service you're rendering, then you're in a business. So it's a great event that is for every single person who is basically doing something ultimately. So yeah, it's a nice one, and I seriously cannot wait for us to start having guests on the show so we can learn from their experiences.
Yeah, you heard that right. So we can't wait to bring on to some folks to you to learn from their ideas and from their knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So one more question for you. Do you like to ask me a question?
Consequently.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask a question, right? I want to know, for those persons who are listening, who are watching, I'm sure they're absent. What inspires this? Why are you doing this?
Okay, that is really a beautiful question, right? I've lived my life as an introvert. That's number one. I've isolated myself for over 5 years. Isolated myself for 5 years doing what? Just trading forex. Right? Isolated myself over 5 years trading forex, but I've been into forex for over 3 years now. But I got an idea for forex. I got an idea from my friends who are really great. And my mentor is Happy Forex. You know about him?
I'm not into forex, pardon me.
So that's my mentor, and he, flexing the Lambos, doing all the things. So I got so influenced at him. So he's staying isolated all his while. So I thought about how can I create something for myself to do aside from forex trading. Right? That is really amazing of me thinking about that. Because after losing about $7,000 in the markets, losing a lot of money, So that really got me to think of what to do. So this is not just about me trying to make money. Even if you look at this, it doesn't sound like something you can make money from.
It's for the people.
It's for the people, right? So what inspired me mostly is I just want to create something beyond the chat that people can learn from. Right?
Yeah.
People can aim from. Even if it doesn't end me, let other people aim.
Yeah.
Let every other people that is viewing it, like the forex traders who don't even know what to do, who are isolated themselves for so many years, trading forex one day at a time, doing it every day. I just want them to know that you can unlock some other things beyond that chat.
And I think I'm going to be asking you another question, right? Sorry for cutting you. You said you isolated yourself for 5 years.
Yes.
So, do you feel like you would have done better? Do you regret or? Because I heard you say something like losing $7,000 in
Yes.
forex market. So, what can you tell forex traders who are about to start? Do they also do the same thing? Is it the best?
Oh, no. Now, my advice for you guys out there trading forex, like I always told my friend, his name is Jojo, right? You shouldn't just focus on forex, right? You shouldn't just focus on forex. Make sure you have something outside.
Exactly.
Don't just keep on trading and keep on trading and trading. You're not to fool,
Yeah.
right? You don't go to the market. You have to go out there and work. You have to go out there and find something for yourself. Fresh for yourself. You don't have to like stick to the trade screen
Exactly.
every day in trading. You don't even know what you're doing.
It's like building, right?
So before you like say you are a forex trader, you need to like have a kind of $10,000 in your account. But no, you have $500 for your capital. Now you're like trading, thinking you're something else. Just find something outside the forex market. You trade, do that, and you trade. So that's going to give you an accurate knowledge to what you're doing. So you don't go isolating yourself, doing one thing every day, whether you have nothing.
Yeah.
Now, there's something that forex does to people, right? Forex cages you. It cages you, but you don't even know that. You keep on trading every day. You keep on trading every day. Now, if you calculate amount of money that you've lost in the forex market for over 3 years back, or let's say you started trading forex for about 6 months back, if you calculate the amount of money you've lost and the amount of money you've earned in the market while learning, you will find out that amount of money that you've lost in the market is bigger than the one you're earning in the market, and you're also planning to put more in the market. Right? So that is how I keep on losing until I realized what I was doing to myself, that forex was caging me. So I had to like diversify myself, find something else for myself. People. Right now, I say I'm doing good. I started learning tech. Went into tech. That's why I found so much interest in tech. I started learning web development, and it's been going well for this one. And I want to like also learn data analysis, do more things. I want to like know a lot of things in the tech space, right? So that's what I'm about doing. I'm not about selling industry, doing all this. I want to like go into tech fully and merge it with the capital markets.
Yeah.
Right? But my own aim and dream is to be an investment banker. So that's it.
Okay, so last question here. Now, the Biz Vibe African show, I'm sure a lot of persons are asking, is it just a tech show? Is it just for tech businesses alone?
No, it's not for tech businesses alone, right? Now, this is why I proposed this vibe, right? This is why I proposed it. I proposed it for not just the tech businesses, I proposed it for all the businesses in the whole of Africa, right? Capturing them, those of them that were like, how can I pay $1,000? How can I pay 1 million? How can I pay 500,000 naira? How can I pay 200,000 naira to pay to an influencer to come and show my business? Right? Now we are like running this as a show to empower those in business, the entrepreneurs, to empower them. Right? Now most of these people like doing a lot of things for the community. They like find interest in doing it only for the kids. Now, thinking that those entrepreneurs that is in the industry do not need empowerment. Now, I know it might sound so funny, you empowering the entrepreneurs that already has hopes.
Yeah,
right?
individuals, environment.
But this is my vision. That's what I want to do. Right? I see great potential in myself doing this for the masses, doing this for the brands, doing this for everybody out there, doing this for the entrepreneurs out there. And it's not about the big hubs. It's about there are other startups that you don't even know about.
Yeah.
So we are bringing it to the investors. You come to our platform, you see most of these startups that you haven't ever seen in your life. So you get to see there are a lot of amazing, blazing ideas out there. You as an investor, you're going to see it before, right? Just like a startup building business network and the DAO network. Have you heard about the DAO network? That lady is doing great thing. Valentine's, she doing good thing. She has massive community. And have you ever heard about Crates? I think they had an event here in Silicon Valley. So they are really doing great. There are a lot of startups you've never heard about. So I'd love to show to you. And there are a lot of businesses in Port Harcourt that you know about.
Exactly.
So that's what we're bringing our time to do. Biz Vibes Africa. To show everything.
Yeah. That's amazing. Thank you very much, Uche. This has been very enlightening.
Yeah. And what do you learn from my Forex?
From the Forex story, if you don't have passion, don't go into Forex. You don't have to, because people are doing it. Please just stay on your own lane, I beg.
So, this is it for the show. And we love you to comment the brands, or if you're currently running a brand, if you're currently an entrepreneur, you're running a brand and you don't know how to come and then show up yourself, just call on us.
Yeah.
Call on us on the phone number you'll be seeing on the screen. Call on us and follow us on Explore Beyond the Chat on Instagram. And if you're not following us on YouTube or you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, follow us on Beyond the Chat Studio. And if you're not also following us on TikTok, follow us on Beyond the Chat Studio as well. And most important thing, right? I want to ask you one more question before you do this. There are a lot of ladies out there. Some of them get afraid after graduating from university, right? All of them were like, this country is the best, right? All of them, they already from the university, they already know that.
They had that mindset.
They had that mindset that this country is the best. If I come out of this university, I can't even do anything. So I want you to tell me, why didn't you follow them? Why do you feel like there's something out there for you? Do you feel like Nigeria is a mess? Don't think it in an activist form.
Of course. This is just me being real, right?
Just be real, yeah.
From my own perspective, no country favors anyone. If you want to travel out and you're empty, you will still struggle. It's not about the economy. It's about what you have that can give you what you want. I said what I started while I was.
What you have, what
you have. What do you have? What's your passion? What drives you? What motivates you? Find it in school and start it up from somewhere. You don't have to wait till you graduate from the university before you find yourself. The essence of education is to gain knowledge on who we really are. But unfortunately, people just go to school and gain knowledge. Most of them do not know what they really are. And they come out of the university being a mess, carrying CVs everywhere. So find out who you are in school, develop it and just be who you are. So the reason why it wasn't frustrating for me as a graduate is because I already had something I was with while I left school, you understand? Than just leaving school with the aim of, okay, now life has started. Actually, life starts the day you enter school, not when you finish school.
Oh boy.
So find yourself. That's it.
And there's one thing again, right? To the parents, this one is to the parents, right?
Yeah.
Some of these parents, right, they feel like giving their children giving their children education is the thing. Now, I'm not setting any education.
Yeah, education. Yeah.
Yes, right? Now, education is beautiful. But if you know that you don't have that money to see your child through school, why don't you gather up some money that we have currently, put that child through a test, skill or something that he can learn or she can learn.
Yeah.
Rather than putting them to school and letting them be in that school, not knowing what they're doing. Okay, now let's say I'm a parent and I have about 700,000 naira to take my child to school, or I have 500,000 naira and I do a little business that doesn't even any sort of amount of money. I throw that money. I throw that 5,000 naira, I try to put that 500,000
Yeah.
to put him in that school. Now, how do you think that 500,000 naira is going to lead your child up through the school? Right? Now, see what I'm saying here? Why don't you find a tech skill, put your child through there to learn? Now, after learning, he knows the skill, he puts himself through
Make profits.
and make profits from it and train himself.
And we are just finding ourselves in a society where parents are not as enlightened as the children.
Now, the parents has to be enlightened through this movement because we're going to be doing this a lot.
How can you be enlightened as a parent when you're not a social media person? When you're
When you're not a social media person,
how can you get access to information?
now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about parents, right? Some of these parents, they have social media, they have phones, and some of them, they don't. But most of them that's going to hear, most of their child that's going to hear it, they can as well push it to them.
Yeah.
But most especially, my own aim is to educate the parents, educate the masses, the individuals, the entrepreneurs, bring them out, show the investors what they are really missing on the startup.
Because the world is going digital. We can't run away from
You go out there seeing many activists there saying Nigeria is bad, government is bad, but bringing out the main thing to support the masses. Now we're putting them on a big run. Why? We're putting them on a big run, making them to feel more that Nigeria is a mess. Why don't you put it to them, give them what to learn, give them what to
Do you know the irony
teach
about
them what
do you know the irony about that
the positive
statement?
states about this country?
Yeah, the irony about the statement Nigeria is bad. Nigeria will not be Nigeria without the people.
Yeah.
So if you're saying Nigeria is wrong, is shattered, you're indirectly saying the people are wrong and are shattered. So if you're saying that, why can't the people enhance themselves so much so to liberate the economy? Because if you ask yourself, truly, what do you want the government to do about your situation?
And this podcast is not about politics, right? You're just raising this motion for people to know.
Yeah.
So, if you are an entrepreneur out there, I would say move away from politics. Forget about politics. Stay very focused on your business. Look into my eyes. Stay very focused on your business.
Leave the government alone. They cannot do anything for you. China is China.
Not about leaving the government. No, not about leaving the government. Just remove your mind from politics. Anything that has to do with.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by leave the government alone.
Yeah.
Don't always criticize and say the bad government is the reason for your government.
Sometimes that government that you're saying bad things about, sometimes they are the one that will help you doing the business.
Actually, see, a man's gifts makes room for him.
Yeah.
If people see you have something, you'll be surprised that the people you least expected will be the ones to support you.
Yeah.
Just have something.
So how would that even happen in the country that you keep on saying that they are bad? How will you know the positive things in this country? Oh, positive things in this country that you don't even know.
A whole lot, seriously.
A lot of things
A
in
whole
this
lot.
country. So, Justina, it's nice being with you here, and we're looking forward to do more things. So, before we leave, I need to tell the viewers out there what to do, where to catch us later, and how we're going to move in the next.
Okay, so in case you're watching this, I just want you to follow us on. The essence of your followership is not because we want you to increase the numbers, it's because we want to use you to pass a message across to those of your sphere of contact. Because if you're not following, those persons around you may not partake. Let's assume you're following, right? You get an information, even though it's not beneficial to you, you can share it to those around you. So I encourage that you follow us up on Instagram. Like I said, the essence of your following, so that we'll know each step we are taking, each guest we are bringing. If it's beneficial to you, you can hook up. If it's beneficial to your sphere of contact, you can invite them to come and hook up. The aim is just for the entire Africa to benefit from this. So you're following us to just get latest informations on Instagram, Beyond the Charts, YouTube, Beyond the Charts, and on TikTok, Beyond the Chart Studios. Just hook us up, ask us questions. We want to see your view, we want to see your comments, we want to see your struggle, your problems, your limitations, so that we can use what we have to help you out, so long as it's within our reach.
Most especially, you startup businesses out there, make sure anywhere you see us on any event here in Port Harcourt, make sure you are on our screen, because the investors are ready to see you in action.
Yeah, they are investors. Just get ready. Just get ready.
So, on our next show, can you tell them our next show, our next episode, episode 3, right? We've done episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3 is Capital Decoded, where we're unlocking access to funding in Africa. How that really works. How do you unlock capital for yourself? How do you unlock the access? That is what we are going to be doing next in episode 3. And we're going to be inviting a massive guest for this. You don't want to miss it. Catch you up later. I love you all.
Bye, guys. Till next time.
Don't just take notes, take action. If this sparked something in you, share it with your tribe. Follow Beyond the Chat Studio and step into a community that's writing Africa's financial story. This is more than a podcast. It's a movement. Until next time, stay sharp, stay building, and stay beyond the charts. Join us on our YouTube channel. Join our Telegram channel and stay connected with our Telegram community.